Remember how I said Steve was really busy working on something big this week? Well, I'll tell you what, one thing Steve will take time out for is helping the youth of America. This week, Steve went to Urbana University and talked to a large group of high school kids about building your brand.
All right, we're about to go in here to Urbana, University of Urbana University, and talk to some young people that are going to be the future leaders of our society, and then try to give them a little heads up on what it is to brand yourself and to how to communicate to prospective employers and even to universities as they're, you know, getting their name out there and getting started out. And I think it's important that at this time, I wish there was somebody, actually I wish that Steve Van Gorder at 42 could talk to Steve Van Gorder at 16 and say a few things to him. So that's what I'm hoping to do today. I'm going to get out here and I'm going to talk to these kids and young people, and I hope that they hear what I have to say as a sincere interest in their future, because I do. I love to watch young people just start from nothing and just explode. It's just cool. It's just cool. That's what life's all about. So first, I want to say thanks for having me out here. This is really exciting, and it's a chance for me to get away from work, because work it feels like it's all I do anymore. I didn't set out to be a car salesman. It just kind of happened. You know, I was going to school, got out of school, and I started working out at the base. I'm a military brat. I didn't come from a bunch of money. My mom is from Spain. She, to this day, has her green card. My dad is an Air Force guy from Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, but I traveled all over the world. I was born in Miami, Florida, lived in Japan, Germany, Spain. Spanish was my first language. And as I moved around, it allowed me to get to know people. And it made me kind of who I am today. It allowed me to go out and meet new people. And it's tough to go out and meet new people, isn't it? Anyhow, yeah, I started selling cars, and I couldn't believe how much fun I was having. I thought, you know, I'm going to school. I was going to school while I was doing this, selling cars. And I thought, I'm going to do this and help me pay for school. Because I didn't have a scholarship. I wasn't the best student in high school. Lo and behold, I sold cars for a couple years, paid for school, and I was working my way through it. And then my parents said, we're going to move to a place called Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, Ohio. You know what? I missed my job. I missed selling cars. I missed that atmosphere. So I got back into it. I started out as a salesperson there, and I worked my way up to finance manager, sales manager, general manager, then vice president of the company. And we became partners in 2010. I was a partner in 2 of the 7 dealerships. And I don't tell you that to impress you. I tell you that to impress upon you that for me, something that I never thought possible, because I'm just an ordinary guy. There's nothing special about me. And for me to be able to do that and earn a living that was so far out of the realm of what I thought possible. And that video that I played for you, I still get choked up when I watch it, because it's about what is possible for you. And I admire every single one of you for having the maturity to be involved with something like this. And some of you paid out of your own pocket to be here. So I started SVG Motors, and it was scary. It was scary. But it was also invigorating. Have you ever heard, has anybody ever told you, every day go out and do something that scares you? And what happens when you get through that, you look back at it and you go, you know what, that wasn't that bad. It really wasn't that difficult. I did better than I thought, or maybe I didn't do as good as I thought, but it wasn't that bad. So I went out there and did it, and I opened up a little lot. Literally, it was the size of this room right here. And it was a little gas station in Vandalia, not far from the Dayton Airport. So I knew that if I could start a company, it didn't matter how big my dealership was. What mattered was it was in a small little spot. So we started this little company, and we had success. We went after it. And I'll tell you what I knew we had to do is we had to get out there, and we had to let people know who we were. So we did it by doing television. How many of you know people that hate their jobs? Hold them up. I mean, hold your hand up. How many of you know somebody that hates their job? Do you want to be that person that hates their job? And you know the feeling. Some of you feel it now. I did when I was in high school. Sunday afternoon, I'm having a good day, and as the night gets a little closer, I'm going, oh man, I gotta go to school in the morning. I don't want to do this. We've got to find that passion. I will tell you this. Every one of you was put on this planet for a reason. You've got to find out what your reason is. You got to find out what your gift is, because you all have a gift. Maybe it's to write a book. Maybe it's to open a business. Maybe it's to be the best mother in the world, or maybe you're going to raise the next president. Find out what your purpose is in this life, because you do have a purpose. And once you do that, the job does not become a job anymore. It's a career. It's what I want to do. It's what I enjoy doing every single day. Sometimes when you want something, you gotta, life doesn't give you what you deserve. It gives you what you work for. But that book, EQ, it's a great book, because I'll tell you, IQ, the difference between IQ and EQ is that you can't really practice and improve your IQ. You're born with the IQ you have. Whereas emotional intelligence, you can learn. I did. In fact, you can become a master at it. And you might say, well, what is EQ? What exactly is EQ? It's the kind of person that when you get into an elevator and from the first floor to the 10th floor, you're like, and they get out and you're like, man, I want to know more about that person. That was a cool dude or a cool lady. I mean, I really enjoyed that person. Have you ever met somebody like that? In a matter of 30 seconds, you're like, wow. Someone with a high EQ, now I'll tell you, there's a correlation with success. There is no relevance. IQ and success, there's no relevance. There are people with super high IQs that are making great money and super successful, and there are homeless people that have incredibly high IQs. Do you believe that? EQ, on the other hand, oftentimes there is a relevancy with success. Now, maybe money isn't your success measure, but success, someone with a high EQ is the person that when you walk into a big room and everybody's talking, pretty soon everybody's kind of gathering around that one individual. And what's beautiful about EQ is it can be learned. Pick up that book. Life is all about communication skills. If you want to be good at anything, if you want to be that doctor, if you want to be that lawyer, that engineer, or that teacher, whatever it is, be a better communicator. Learn to be a great communicator. And I still learn. I try to learn every day and try to push myself to become better at opening up to everybody. Your mind will tell you things. You know 85% of our mental talk is negative? Do you believe that? 85% of our mental talk is negative, so you've got to remind yourself to cut it out. Your mind's going to start talking to you saying, oh, you can't do this. You don't know. You know what? Success is for those people. Success is for someone else, and it's not. It's for you. It's for you. Find out what you want. Find out what you want in life and go get it. Stay humble. Don't be afraid to look silly. Lord knows if I walk into Walmart right now, people point and laugh. Say, look at that guy, that orange shirt on, orange shoes, white pants on. Who does that? But you know what? That's our company. That's what we do. That's our credo. And people want, and I see a lot of you out here, look unique, be different. Alex stood up there, bold, and was willing to stand up here and do the interview. Actually, I asked a question. There was about 15 of you that raised your hands. It shocked me. It says something about this whole group. You are all special. You guys are, I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys are able to do. Because the world is there for you to take. It is. It's so much fun. And when you're living a life that you enjoy and you have passion in what you're doing, you get up every day and you're excited to do it. And you're excited to learn more about how to be better at it. And then you get to a point to where you're really, really good at it, and then you want to help somebody else learn how to do it. That's the real joy. Listen, I want to say thank you very much. I appreciate you guys having me out here, and I wish you all the most success in your life. Get out there and go get it.
Hey, Thanks for watching our video. Listen, if you want to subscribe to our channel, and I know you want to, click right over here. Yes, right there, just click. And if you want to watch more videos, you click right over here. So, you know what? You got all the options. Click here to subscribe, and I really think you should, or watch some more videos. Thanks again for watching.